Tension choked the penthouse dining room. Jake barely touched his steak. His parents, Richard and Eleanor, had summoned him urgently, their faces grim. He braced himself. "Jake," Richard began, voice like steel. "It's time you took your place." Jake's gut tightened. "And what does that mean?" Eleanor forced a brittle smile. "Darling, we found the perfect match. Best for you, best for Bennett Corp." Jake's blood ran cold. "Marriage?" He laughed, a harsh, disbelieving sound. "Dead serious," Richard snapped. "Veronica Petrova, Russian oil dynasty, Petrova-Bennett merger, solid gold." Jake felt the floor drop away. "Marry someone I've never met? For a deal?" Eleanor's hand, cold as ice, touched his arm. Veronica's mature. 45, sophisticated. 45? Jake choked. "She's ancient. You haven't even considered what I want." Richard slammed his fist on the table. Silverware jumped. "Enough, Jake. This isn't about want. It's about family. You're privileged. Sacrifice is required." "Sacrifice? My life? My freedom? You don't care about me? It's always the damn company." Eleanor's voice turned sharp, condescending. "Veronica is refined. You'll learn to appreciate her." Jake's laugh was bitter. "Appreciate? She could be my mother for money? How insane is this?" Richard rose, towering over him. "Refuse and you're on your own, Jake. No company, no family. Is that what you want? Because I won't let you destroy what I built over some childish whim." Alone. The word hit Jake like a punch. He knew his father was ruthless, but this... Tears stung his eyes, but he swallowed them down. He wouldn't give them the satisfaction. "Fine," Jake said, voice flat, laced with pain. "Obey or be discarded. Got it." Eleanor reached for him, but Jake recoiled. "Don't. You've made it clear. I'm just a tool." He shoved back his chair and bolted, leaving them stunned. He grabbed his keys, jumped into his car, and roared out of the penthouse garage. His father's threat echoed in his head. "You'll be on your own." Was that his future? He loved his family, but not at this price. He needed to escape, to think. He drove, no destination in mind, until he reached a small coastal town he vaguely remembered from childhood summers. Maybe there he could find some peace. Little did he know, this impulsive escape was about to change everything. Dawn broke over the quiet town of Seabrook. Jake woke to the sound of gulls and the distant crash of waves. He'd driven all night, ending up in front of a faded motel. Seabrook, a forgotten place. Perfect. He checked in, the air thick with the smell of salt and old wood. Escape. That's what he needed. The fight with his parents still burned. Coffee first, then distraction. He spotted a small cafe, the Mermaid's Kettle, with outdoor tables and a hand-painted sign. Inside, the aroma of coffee and something baking hung in the air. Quaint. Bookshelves lined the walls, vintage photos of Seabrook in its heyday. Behind the counter, a young woman served customers, her smile warm, genuine, nothing like the ice queens of his Manhattan life. Hair in a messy bun, flour dusting her apron. "Morning," she greeted him as he approached. "Coffee?" "Best in town, according to old Mr. Henderson at table 4. She nodded to an elderly man who raised his mug in salute. Jake actually smiled. "I'll trust Mr. Henderson. Coffee, please." As she made his drink, Jake watched her. Easy laughter with customers, calling them by name. She knew everyone. She handed him the coffee. "Name's Mia," she said, glancing at his hesitant look. "You're not from around here, are you? Never seen you before." "Just passing through," Jake said, careful. "Needed a break from the city." She smiled, like she understood. "Seabrook's good for that. Slow pace." Jake sipped the coffee. Damn good coffee. "You work here long?" he asked, wanting to keep her talking. "Years," Mia said, wiping the counter. "Not exactly my dream, but here I am." A hint of something in her voice. Sadness, maybe? "What was the dream?" Jake asked, before he could stop himself. Curiosity, genuine for the first time in ages. Mia hesitated, glancing out at the sea. "Artist, painter, life, happened." She shrugged, changing the subject. "You? Escape the city for?" Jake felt a pang. He didn't want to talk about Veronica, the arranged marriage, his parents' threats. "Complicated," he said. "Just complicated." Mia's eyes, warm and brown, held a spark of understanding. "Hope you find what you're looking for. Need more coffee? You know where to find me." Jake left, a strange feeling settling over him. Mia, unlike anyone he'd ever met. Real, authentic, a quiet strength. He couldn't shake the feeling. Later, walking the empty beach, Jake kept thinking about Mia. Something about her, it was like she saw right through him, understood the lost feeling he carried. He wondered about her story, the dream she'd given up. The next morning, he found himself back at the mermaid's kettle, and so began a routine. Coffee, conversation with Mia. He learned she was raising her younger brother Sam after their parents died years ago. Sam was everything, dreams on hold. Jake, in turn, shared carefully curated pieces of his life, omitting the Petrova deal, the threats. Trapped by family expectations, he said, living someone else's life. Sounds familiar, Mia said one day, her voice low. Dreams on hold. Difference is, I didn't have a choice. Jake's throat tightened. She was right. He had a choice. He was just terrified to make it. Weeks blurred into a quiet rhythm. Jake, a regular at the mermaid's kettle. Mia noticed him too, reserved, but kind. Interested, not like the usual summer tourists. One sunny morning, Jake walked in, a genuine smile on his face for the first time in weeks. Morning, Mia. Always swamped in here. Don't you ever get tired? She laughed, filling a mug. Used to it. Routine, but I like it. Simple. Simple sounds good, Jake said, thinking of his own chaotic life. But you deserve more. Something exciting. Mia paused, her eyes meeting his. Maybe, but life doesn't always give choices. Someone depends on you. Priorities shift. Sam. Her brother. Jake had heard her mention him, but never details. Sam's lucky to have you, Jake said, meaning it. Not everyone sacrifices like that. Mia shrugged, avoiding emotion. Family, parents gone, someone had to step up. He was 10, 16 now, but still needs me. Jake felt a lump form in his throat. He'd never carried that kind of weight, just the gilded cage of Bennett Corp. Painting, Jake said, remembering their first conversation. Ever think of going back? Mia gave a soft, sad laugh. Someday, when things settle, Sam first. Jake fell silent, watching Mia's quiet strength. She carried so much, yet still smiled. A world away from the polished, ambitious women of his life. Days later, Jake sat at a table in the cafe, pretending to read the local paper. Mia approached, a plate in hand. Apple pie, on the house. You're practically a fixture here. Jake smiled, surprised. Bribery? Mia shrugged, smiling back. Maybe. Can't lose our best customer. They talked as he ate. Deeper this time. Jake, still guarded, revealed fragments. Wealthy family. Break from the business. Left out Veronica, the threats. Reorganizing his life, he said. Mia in turn lowered her guard, sharing stories of her childhood, the struggles with Sam, the flicker of her art dreams. A small studio in Seabrook. What about you, Jake? She asked suddenly, catching him off guard. What do you want? Jake froze, staring at his coffee cup. Don't know. Figuring it out. First time, free of expectations. Scary, but liberating. Mia nodded, understanding in her eyes. Know that feeling. Everyone expects something, but you gotta decide what matters. Or you'll never be happy. Jake wanted to ask how she stayed so clear, so strong, but Mia's phone rang, shattering the moment. She glanced at the screen, her smile fading. Sorry, she murmured, stepping away to take the call. Jake watched her, a knot forming in his stomach, something in her face, troubled. Later that night, Mia haunted his thoughts. The phone call, what was wrong? And he knew he had to tell her the truth, who he really was. It wasn't fair, this connection built on half-truths. But how would she react? Wealthy heir, running from an arranged marriage with a Russian oil heiress? While Jake wrestled with his secrets, Mia faced her own. The call was from her father's lawyer, a name she hadn't wanted to hear in years. Charles Bennett, her father's estate, available, but with conditions. Charles Bennett, disgraced tycoon, ruined lives, the name still carried a stain. Accepting the money, it could solve everything. Sam's future, secured, but reopening the past, a past she'd buried so deep. That night, sleepless, she thought of Jake, unexpected comfort. He saw her. Not the Bennett name, not the stigma, just Mia. But he too carried secrets, something unspoken between them. Days passed. Jake and Mia grew closer, shared passions, abstract painting, classical music. Quiet intimacy bloomed, but secrets hung heavy. One evening, Jake helped Mia stack chairs in the cafe. Sam, sharp-eyed, watched Jake, sizing him up. "So, Jake," Sam said casually, suspicion in his voice. "Big city, what do you do?" Jake hesitated, the question like a punch, not the whole truth. Worked with family, took a break, life got complicated. Sam didn't look convinced. Mia, sensing Jake's discomfort, intervened. "Sam, kitchen's still a mess, late." Sam rolled his eyes, but went. Mia turned to Jake, arms crossed. "Don't have to share, but feels like you're running." Guilt washed over Jake. She was right. "Not wrong," he admitted, voice low. "Running. Not ready to talk about it." Mia nodded, respecting his silence. She had her own secrets, her own pain, locked away. She understood. The next day, another call from the lawyer, more insistent. "Mia, final notice. Board meeting, or you forfeit everything, including the trust for your brother." He paused. "Bennett money, Mia, rightfully yours. Think about it." Mia hung up, heart pounding. Sam's college fund, within reach, but at what cost? That afternoon, Jake walked into the cafe. Instantly, he knew something was wrong. Mia, distant, preoccupied. Wiping a table, lost in thought. He sat down beside her. "Mia? Okay?" Concern etched on his face. Mia hesitated, then sighed. "Call. Father's estate. Complicated." Jake, sensing the weight, chose his words carefully. "Want to talk?" She weighed his offer, then nodded. Part of the truth, at least. "Father, powerful man, not good. Hurt people for money. Years ago, tried to cut ties, but now, this. Something he left. Not sure I want it." Jake listened, connection deepening. He knew that weight, the burden of a family name. Accepting it, change you, tie you to the past? Mia shook her head, conflicted. Money could do good, but Bennett name. Stained. Jake leaned closer. "Mia, whatever you decide, do it for you, for Sam, not for what people think. Freedom to paint, studio, may be worth it." Mia smiled, grateful. "Maybe you're right. Just hard." That night, walking back to the motel, guilt gnawed at Jake. Mia had opened up, and he was still hiding her father's story. It resonated. Time for honesty. But how? Mia, too, restless. Jake's words echoed. He understood, even without knowing everything. The next day, Jake knew. Truth time, beach walk, sunset. He invited Mia. "Mia," he began, the words heavy. "Honest. Not been completely truthful about why I'm here." She stopped, looking at him, curiosity mixed with apprehension. "What do you mean?" Jake took a breath. "Wealthy family, Bennett Corp, my father runs it. They want me to marry someone. Business deal." Mia blinked, surprised. "Arranged marriage?" "Yes," Jake admitted, the confession a relief. "Russian oil heiress, Veronica Petrova, 45 years old, barely know her. Strategic, couldn't do it, ran. Seabrook, figure things out." Mia was silent, processing. Rich, Bennett Corp, heir, ran away to Seabrook. Jake chuckled, nervous. "Sounds insane, I know." Mia shook her head. "No, get it. Both running from something, aren't we?" Jake looked at her, relief washing over him. "Think so?" The bond deepened. But unspoken burdens remained. Jake's story, half told, Mia's secret, still locked away. Fear held them both captive. Days turned into weeks. Jake and Mia closer, but a weight lingered. An invisible wall. Jake had shared his escape, but not the full consequences. Mia, still silent about the Bennett name, the scandal that haunted her. She feared Jake's reaction, the judgment she'd lived with for years. Then, another call. Lawyer. More insistent. "Mia, final notice. Board meeting. Lose everything. Sam's future at stake." The lawyer's voice softened. "Father, not perfect, but money, yours." "Right." Mia hung up, hands shaking. Sam's college, but Bennett legacy, a poisoned chalice. That afternoon, Jake found her at the cafe, worry etched on her face. "Troubled?" he asked gently. Mia hesitated, then trusted him. "Father, estate, accepting it, past I buried." Jake, understanding, chose his words carefully. "Mia, not your father's burden to carry. Help Sam? Maybe worth considering." She looked at him, sad smile. Simple words, not simple reality. Father, dangerous, ruined lives. Grew up seeing it, walked away, don't want Bennett name, but Sam. Letting him down if I don't take it. Jake listened, feeling the weight of family, of mistakes. Mia, not your father. What you do with it, good. Changed the story. Mia, thoughtful, still unsure. Maybe. Time to figure it out. Later that night, Mia walked the beach, mind racing. Flashes of the past, lavish parties, tense arguments, her father's arrest, fraud, extortion, years running, rebuilding, now crashing back. Jake found her, concern etched on his face. Knew you'd be here, joining her on the sand. Mia sighed, gazing at the dark sea. Two worlds, one I escaped, one I built, crashing together. Jake sat beside her. Understand. Trapped too. Family expects. Want something else. Silence, just the waves. Then Mia, voice low, broke it. Never told anyone here. Father, Charles Bennett. Jake's eyes widened. Charles Bennett. Oil tycoon. Scandal. Ruined lives. News headlines flashed in his mind. Mia's voice trembled. Arrested. 20. Lost everything. Mom. Depression. Died. Raised Sam alone. Just escape his name. His shadow. Jake felt a wave of empathy so deep it hurt, defined by family. He understood, but not this depth of pain. Mia, been through hell, built something good here, says everything about who you are. Mia looked at him, tears welling. But take money, become him? People see me that way? Jake took her hand, firm. Not your father. His actions don't define you. Sam's future. Use it for good. Mia looked at Jake, relief, fear, swirling together. First person who truly understood. She trusted him. Maybe you're right, she whispered. Just hard. Cola cola. Days after, Mia considered the inheritance. Redemption, maybe. Rewrite her family's story. Jake, support beside her. But Jake, his own secrets. Would Mia see him differently? Air running, but how close to losing everything? Final deadline looming. Board meeting set, turning point. Mia sought clarity. Seaside cafe. Jake there. Courage before the storm. Nervous, Mia admitted, stirring coffee. Cancel simple life, but Sam, money, future. Jake, kind eyes. Courage isn't fearlessness, Mia. It's moving forward with fear. Sam, doing it for him. Says everything. She smiled, grateful. Always know what to say. Learning from you, Jake replied. Soft smile. Emily's hand covered his. Thank you, Jake. Don't know if I could do this without you. Board meeting, heavy heart, familiar faces, father's associates. Intimidation, head high, lawyer explained terms. Substantial sum. Sam's college, studio, public role, Bennett Air, events. Obligations. Lawyer finished. All eyes on Mia. Miss Bennett, willing to accept? Deep breath. Ryan's words, not your father. Accept, but conditions, portion, young artists, underprivileged, used for good. Silence. Lawyer surprised, nodded. Arranged. Mia left, relief, nervousness. Repercussions, but new beginning. Jake at the motel staring at the wedding ring. Veronica, Olga, his life about to shatter. Secrets colliding, everything at stake. Mia returned. Hotel room. Accepted, she said, voice trembling, hopeful. Conditions, helping others, something positive. Jake smiled, impressed. Amazing, Mia, right choice. Still unsure, couldn't have done it without you. Courage. Jake knew, truth time, hands in hers, deep breath. Mia, something to tell you. Her smile faded. What? Jake hesitated. Deadline? Parents, return, obey, arranged marriage, obligations, or cut off. Didn't tell you, scared. You see me like your father. Mia silent, processing. Then, voice steady. Running. Jake, how long? Deadline coming. Jake, no answer. Don't know. Here. You showed me what matters. Don't want to lose that. Lose you. Mia looked at him, conflicting emotions. Family weight, but Jake's choice. Jake, care about you, but figure out who you are, what you want. Can't rely on me. Mia left. Jake alone. Turning point. Mia's decision. Jake still faced his own. Family deadline. Give up everything, uncertain future, or follow the path laid out. Conversation with Mia devastated him. She was right. Confront past. Decisive choice. Discover himself. But family expectations, fear of loss, like chains. Next morning, phone vibrated. Mother, Eleanor, hesitation, then answer. Jake, where are you? Weeks! Father furious, stake are high. Cold, calculated. I know, Mom, Jake replied, calm. Can't come back, not for that. Eleanor sighed, childlike. Run forever? Life's not like that, Jake. Responsibilities, not back by week's end. Out, no second chance. Maybe that's what I need, Jake answered, firmer than expected. Hung up, relief, fear. Mia, too, emotion swirling. Board meeting, decision made. But Jake, still on her mind, struggling like she had. Afternoon, Mia at cafe. Sam approached, noticed her distraction. Everything okay with Jake? Casual, but perceptive. Mia hesitated. Tough time, figuring out what he wants. Sam studied her. You like him, don't you? Faint smile, no answer. She knew the answer, but Jake, his choice. Not her reason to run. Hotel room, Jake balcony, ocean view. Doubts. Action needed. Phone. Father Richard. Dad, need to talk. Serious tone. Richard, dry. Hope means coming home. Jake, deep breath. Not marrying Veronica. Not living your life. Heavy silence. Richard, finally. Ready to be cut off? Lose everything I built for you? Not what I want, Dad. Jake, steady voice. Can't live on your terms. My own path. Richard, bitter laugh. Own path. Away from company, family. Good luck, Jake. See how long you last without everything I gave you. Hung up. Freedom, emptiness. Losing everything known, but control. His life. Next day, Jake knew. Mia. Talk. Seaside cafe. Serving coffee. Saw him. Surprise. Caution. Talk? Jake, serious. Mia hesitated, nodded. Sam, take over. Left cafe, beach walk, waves, comfort, weight of words. Decision made, Jake finally looking at her. Told father, not going back, not marrying Veronica. They'll cut me off, lose everything. Mia silent, absorbing. Okay with that? Jake smiled, sadness in eyes. Processing, but yes. First decision, truly mine. What now? Mia, curiosity, concern. Not sure, Jake admitted. Start over, build something. Want to stay here, if you'll have me. Mia looked at him, conflicting emotions. Weight of his decision. Jake, I like you, but sure doing this for you, not for me, can't be reason you leave everything behind. Jake held her hands, eyes locked. Doing it 'cause I have to, but you're part of it. Showed me what being true to myself means. Don't want to lose that. Mia, wave of emotion. Much to figure out. All right, Jake, figure it out together. No more secrets. Jake nodded. Weightlifting, future, his own, hoped for. Days after, relief, anxiety, Jake, family expectations behind, uncertain future, start over. Mia, fallout from inheritance. Right choice, Sam's future, dreams. But Bennett's stigma resurfacing. Judgmental stares, cafe, customer loud voice. Oil King's heir, not everyone works hard. Mia froze, face flushed. Jake stepped in, voice firm, controlled. Know half of what she's been through. Think twice. Harder worker than you can imagine. Customer left, uncomfortable. Mia, grateful look. Thanks, Jake. Handle this myself. People talk, let them. Not my father. Jake smiled, admiring strength. Know that. Not alone, Mia. Don't have to be. Jake brainstormed. Start over. Hospitality, tourism, seaside cafe inspired, bed and breakfast. Shared idea with Mia. Bed and breakfast, Seabrook, cozy, peaceful. Mia smiled, delighted. Perfect, Jake. Help. Sam, business mind. Maybe money, invest. Start for all of us. Jake moved, hesitated. Don't want you to feel obligated. Build this myself. Not for you, Jake. Mia, sincere. For us. Seabrook deserves something special. Plans taking shape. New challenge arose. Message from Eleanor. Seabrook, meet. Confrontation again. Jake agreed. Closure needed. Beachfront restaurant. Eleanor, impeccable, tense. Really throwing everything away? Bluntly. Not throwing away, Mom. Jake, calmly. Building something. Turn back on us? Sharp, sadness in voice. Father's strict, but everything for your benefit. My benefit? Bitter laugh. Loveless marriage control, not my benefit, Mom. His. Eleanor sighed, hand through styled hair. Just know, whatever you decide, always my son. But leaving company, giving up part of who you are. No, Mom. Jake, firm. Finding out who I am, maybe time for you and Dad to do same. Eleanor looked at him. Understanding flickered in her eyes, nodded slowly, rose, walked away. Closure. Journey ahead, still hard, but free from family's hold. Months later, Seabrook changing. Mia, Sam's help, Jake opened his inn. Horizon. Fresh start. Community embraced it. Thrived. Mia, dreams too. Inheritance, art studio opened. Young artists learn, create, showcase. Sam helping Jake in college plans. Two worlds aligned. Not wealth, status, love, respect, shared dreams. One evening, Jake, cafe, stacked chairs. Sam, sharp-eyed, watching. So Jake, Sam, casual, suspicious. Big city, what do you do? Jake hesitated. Punch. Worked family. Break. Life complicated. Sam unconvinced. Mia, sensing discomfort, stepped in. Sam, kitchen mess, late. Sam rolled eyes, obeyed. Mia turned, arms crossed. Don't have to share, but feels like running. Guilt washed over Jake. Right. Not wrong, low voice. Running, not ready to talk. Mia nodded, respecting silence. Secrets, pain, locked away. Understood. Next day, call lawyer. Insistent. Mia, final notice, board meeting, forfeit everything, trust for brother. Lawyer softer. Bennett money, Mia, rightfully yours. Think. Hung up, heart pounding, Sam's college, within reach, but cost? That afternoon, Jake, cafe, knew wrong. Mia, distant, preoccupied. Wiping table, lost thought, sat down beside her. Mia, okay? Concern etched face. Mia hesitated, sighed. Call. Father's estate, complicated. Jake, sensing weight, careful words. Want to talk? Wade offer, nodded. Part truth, least. Father, powerful, not good. Hurt people, money. Years ago, tried cut ties. Now, this. Something left. Not sure want. Jake listened. Deeper connection. New weight, family name. Accepting, change you, tie to past? Mia shook head, conflicted. Money good, but Bennett name, stained. Jake leaned closer. Mia, whatever decide, do it for you, Sam. Not what people think. Freedom, paint, studio, maybe worth it. Mia smiled, grateful. Maybe right, just hard. Hot dog. That night, Mia walked beach, mind racing. Past flashes, lavish dinners, tense arguments, father arrested, fraud, extortion, years running, rebuilding, now crashing back. Jake found her concern. Knew you'd be here, joining sand. Mia sighed, sea gaze. Two worlds, escaped one, built one, crashing. Jake sat beside. Understand, trapped too. Family expects. Want else. Silence, just waves. Mia, voice low, broke quiet. Never told anyone here, father Charles Bennett. Jake's eyes widened, recognition. Charles Bennett, oil tycoon, scandal, ruined lives, news headlines flashed. Mia's voice unsteady. Arrested, 20, lost everything. Mom, depression, died, raised Sam alone, just escape name, shadow. Jake felt deep empathy, defined by family, understood, not depth pain. Mia, been hell, built good here, says everything real you. Mia looked at him, tears. But take money, become him? People see me same? Jake took hand firm. Not father. His actions don't define you. Sam's future, use it good. Mia looked Jake, relief, fear mix. First person truly understood. Trusted him more. Maybe right, whispered. Just hard. Days after, Mia considered inheritance. Redemption maybe, rewrite family story. Jake, support. But Jake, secrets. Would Mia see differently? Air running, but how close, lose all. Final deadline, board meeting, turning point. Mia sought clarity. Seaside cafe. Jake there, courage before storm. Nervous, Mia admitted, stirring coffee. Cancel, simple life, but Sam, money, future. Jake, kind eyes. Courage, not fearlessness, Mia. Moving forward with fear. Sam, doing for him. Says everything. She smiled, grateful. Always no say. Learning you, Jake, soft smile. Mia's hand covered his. Thank you, Jake. Don't know if could do this without you. Board meeting, heavy heart, familiar faces, father's associates. Intimidation, head high, lawyer explained terms, substantial sum. Sam's college, studio, public role, Bennett Air, events, obligations, lawyer finished. All eyes Mia. Miss Bennett, willing accept? Deep breath. Jake's words, not your father. Accept, but conditions, portion, young artists, underprivileged, used good. Silence. Lawyer surprised, nodded. Arranged. Mia left, relief, nervous. Repercussions, but new beginning. Jake, motel, stared wedding ring. Veronica, Olga, life shatter. Secrets collide, everything stake. Mia returned. Hotel. Accepted, voice trembling, hopeful. Conditions, helping others, something positive. Jake smiled, impressed. Amazing, Mia, right choice. Still unsure. Couldn't done it without you. Courage. Jake knew. Truth time. Hands hers. Deep breath. Mia, something tell you. Tone made Mia's smile fade. What? Jake hesitated, knew couldn't hide. Parents gave deadline. If don't return, do what they want. Arranged marriage, family obligations, they'll cut me off. Didn't tell you before. Scared. Scared you'd see me same way you see your father. Mia stayed silent, processing. Finally, steady, quiet voice. So, running away, but how long? Jake, what happens when deadline comes? Jake, no answer. Don't know. All know is since got here, you've shown me what really matters. Don't want lose that. Lose you. Mia looked him. Eyes conflicted emotions. Understood weight family expectations. But knew Jake needed own choices. Jake, I care about you. But need figure out who you are, what you want life. Can't rely on me for that. Mia left hotel, Jake alone thoughts. Both knew reached turning point. Mia faced past decision. Jake still confront his. Family deadline fast approaching. Decide give up everything uncertain future or follow path always laid out. Conversation, Mia devastated Jake. Knew right. Confront past, make decision, discover himself. But wait family, fear losing all, still held him back. Invisible chains. Next morning, Jake woke, phone vibrating. Mother, Eleanor, hesitated before answering. Jake, where are you? Weeks. Father, furious. Know what's stake. Eleanor's tone cold, calculated. I know, Mom. Jake replied, calm. Can't come back. Not what you're asking do. Eleanor sighed, stubborn child. Think run away forever. Life not like that, Jake. Responsibilities, not back in week, out. Won't be second chance. Maybe that's what I need, Jake answered, voice firmer. Hung up before respond. Relief. Fear. Mia, meanwhile, dealing emotions. Faced board meeting, decision inheritance. Couldn't get Jake mind. Knew wrestling, same dilemma faced years. Choosing expected, truly wanted. Afternoon, Mia cafe. Sam approached, noticed distraction. Everything okay with Jake? Casual, hint, suspicion. Mia hesitated. Going through tough time, think figuring out what really wants. Sam studied her moment before speaking. You like him, don't you? Mia smiled faintly. No answer. New answer, but also knew Jake make choice own. Couldn't be reason ran problems. Hotel, Jake sat balcony. Ocean stare. Wrestling doubts. Action needed. Phone up, called father, Marcus. Dad, need talk you. Voice serious. Finally, Marcus replied, dry tone. Hope means you're coming back home. Jake took deep breath. Not going marry Olga. Not going live life you've planned me. Heavy silence, other end line before Marcus spoke. So ready be cut off, lose everything I built for you? Not what I want, Dad, Jake said, voice steady. Can't keep living on your terms. Need find own path. Marcus let bitter laugh. Own path. Away company, away family. Good luck, Jake. Let's see how long you last without everything I've given you. Jake hung up. Strange mix, freedom, emptiness. New decision meant losing everything known. But first time felt control own life. Next day, Jake decided time talk Mia. Went seaside cafe, found serving coffee group customers. Saw him, expression shifted surprise, caution. Can we talk? Jake asked, serious tone. Mia hesitated before nodding. Sam, can you take over while? Asked brother, readily agreed. Left cafe, walked beach, sound waves comforting, wait conversation ahead hung air. I've made my decision, Jake said at last, looking directly her. Told father I'm not going back. Not marrying Olga, they're going cut me off, I'll lose everything. Mia silent moment, absorbing words. And you okay with that? Jake smiled, shadow sadness eyes. Still processing it, but yes. For first time, feel like I'm making decision that's truly mine. What are you going do now? Mia asked. Mixed curiosity, concern voice. Not entirely sure, Jake admitted. But I want start over, build something myself, and I want stay here, if you'll have me. Mia looked him, eyes reflecting conflicting emotions. Understood how much decision meant him, but also knew Jake still figuring out who was. Jake, I like you, she said finally, but need be sure you're doing this for you, not me. I can't be reason you leave everything behind. Jake held her hands, eyes locked hers. I'm doing this because I have to, but yes, you're part of it. You've shown me what means be true myself, and I don't want lose that. Mia felt wave emotion, but knew still much figure out. All right, Jake, we'll figure this out together, but no more secrets. Jake nodded, weight decisions, start lift. First time, hoped future truly own. Days that followed, mixed relief, anxiety, both Jake, Mia. Jake left behind crushing expectations. Family, future uncertain. Needed figure out, start over, build something truly represented him. Mia, meanwhile, dealing fallout decision accept father's inheritance, while new right choice secure Sam's future, pursue own dreams, stigma. Coleman name, beginning resurface. News connection disgraced oil tycoon spread through town. Notice judgmental stares, some people walk streets. One morning cafe, Mia organizing orders. Customer clearly read about her local paper commented loudly. Well, look at that Bennett air. Seems like not everyone has work hard what they get. Mia froze moment, face flush. Before respond, Jake, seated nearby, stepped in. If knew even half what this woman been through, you'd think twice before speaking, he said, voice firm but controlled. Some people work harder than you can imagine, even when life tries knock them down. Customer glanced Jake, clearly uncomfortable, left without saying another word. Mia gave Jake grateful look, but realized couldn't let him fight all battles. Thank you, she said later, walked beach, but need handle this own. If people want talk, let them, not my father. Jake smiled, admiring strength. I know that, but I also know you're not alone, Mia. You don't have B. Same time, Jake began exploring ways rebuild life. Knew couldn't rely Mia forever. Started brainstorming ideas business own. Inspired time seaside cafe, thought about starting small, perhaps something related hospitality, local tourism. One afternoon, shared idea Mia. Been thinking, what if opened bed and breakfast here, Seabrook? Something small, cozy, but special touch. Place where people find peace, just like I found here. Mia smiled, surprised, delighted. Sounds perfect, Jake, and I can help. Sam always wanted learn about business. Maybe I can use part money invest. Could be great start all us. Jake moved her offer, hesitated. Don't want you feel like you have do this for me. I want build this own. Not just for you, Mia replied sincerely. It's for us, and for Seabrook. This town deserves something special. Plans began take shape. Another challenge arose. Jake received unexpected message. Mother, Eleanor. Seabrook wanted meet him. Although new lead more confrontations, Jake agreed. Knew couldn't move forward without closing chapter. Met beachfront restaurant. Eleanor, impeccably dressed always, but expression tense than Ryan remembered. Are you really willing throw everything away? Asked bluntly. I'm not throwing anything away, Mom, Jake replied calmly. I'm building something own. And do that, you have turned your back on us? Shot back. Voice wavering anger, sadness. Father may be strict, but everything he's done has been your benefit. My benefit? Jake laughed bitterly. Forcing me into loveless marriage, controlling every decision I've ever made, that's not my benefit, Mom. It's his. Eleanor sighed, running hand through perfectly styled hair. Just want you know, whatever you decide, you'll always be my son. But should also understand leaving company, you're giving up part who you are. No, Mom, Jake said firmly. I'm finding out who I am, and maybe it's time for you and Dad do same. Eleanor looked him moment. For first time, Jake saw something like understanding eyes. Nodded slowly, stood up, walked away, leaving Jake sense closure. New journey ahead still challenging, but finally felt free from family's hold. Months followed. Life Seabrook began change. Mia, Sam's help, Jake able open in. Named Horizon, tribute moment decided life needed fresh start. Local community embraced idea, business began thrive. Mia also pursuing own dreams, using part inheritance father, opened small art studio town, where young artists could learn, create, showcase work. Sam, meanwhile, started helping Jake manage in, while preparing enroll college. Two worlds, Jake, Mia represented finally aligned, not because wealth, status, but love, mutual respect, shared desire build something meaningful. One evening, Jake prepared surprise Mia, took rooftop terrace in Sunset, where table set flowers, candles. Mia smiled, little suspicious. What's all this, Jake? He took deep breath, pulling small back pocket. Mia, from day I met you, you changed way I see world, way I see myself. You've taught me love doesn't need perfection, needs authenticity, and I want spend rest my life being best man I can be by your side. Meltdown, opened box. Will you marry me? Mia, tears streaming face, laughed, covered mouth hand. Yes, Jake, yes! 1,000 times yes. Sun disappeared horizon, two embraced, kissed passionately, ready begin new chapter together. Seabrook wasn't just place found each other, where rediscovered themselves, chosen love above all else. Days following engagement filled excitement, plans future. Jake, Mia determined, keep things simple, genuine, reflecting new life building together. News engagement quickly spread through small town Seabrook. Residents already welcomed Jake. Mia community eagerly offered help plan wedding. Mia wanted intimate ceremony beach sunset, just closest friends, Sam by side. Jake, always surrounded lavish grand events organized family, felt relieved, excited simplicity plan. This will be wedding really matters, told Mia, walked along beach hand. Just us. People truly care about us. Meanwhile, Eleanor, Jake's mother, reached out again. Time approached different. Not trying persuade him come back, asking be part his life. Jake, I know I've made mistakes. Know your father and I put too much pressure on you, but I want be part your life, if you'll let me, said emotional phone call. Jake's silent moment. Could tell Eleanor sincere, but part him still felt pain stifling expectations imposed. I need time process this, Mom, he replied. But if you're truly willing change, you can come wedding. Just know, this is my life now, and there's no room control or manipulation. I understand, Eleanor said, voice trembling. Thank you, Jake. Wedding day finally arrived. Seabrook Beach beautifully decorated wildflowers, simple chairs arranged sand. Mia wore elegant yet understated white dress, adjusted help friend. Jake wore light-colored suit, perfectly matched relaxed atmosphere ceremony. Sam stood proudly Mia's side, broad smile face, helped arrange every detail, flowers, music. For him, day wasn't just sister's wedding, fresh start, small family created. Jake, other hand, nervous but happy. Looked around faces gathered there, people barely known months ago, but now part new community. When Maya began walking toward him, felt wave emotion nearly brought tears. You look beautiful, whispered as reached altar. You're exactly where you're meant be, Mia said, warm smile. Ceremony simple yet deeply meaningful, vows exchanged more than just words, heartfelt promises, respect, love, mutual support. Mia spoke how Jake helped believe love again, while Jake promised be man she always deserved, someone valued her who truly was. When officiant declared husband, wife, applause deafening. Jake kissed Mia, such emotion. Both laughed, realizing everyone watching. Reception held horizons in, atmosphere light, joyful. People Seabrook brought homemade dishes, creating true community feast. Eleanor made quiet appearance, greeting Jake, Mia hesitant hug, remained silent most event, observing how Sun found happiness, far pressures she, Marcus, once imposed. However, had chance, Eleanor approached Mia. I know we didn't start off right foot, Eleanor said. Vulnerability Mia hadn't expected. But I'm grateful you're part Jake's life. He's happier than I've ever seen him. Mia smiled, recognizing effort behind Eleanor's words. He's found who he is, and that's all that matters. End evening, Jake, Mia left reception, small cabin near beach where spend night. Gaze stars through window, Mia turned Jake. Do you think we'll make it? Asked, shy smile face. Make what? Jake replied, holding her hand. Build this life together, make it all work, be happy. Jake squeezed hand firmly. We already are. Rest is just next chapter. Months followed, lives continued flourish. Jake's Inn began attracting tourists across region, while Mia found Purpose Art Studio, became Haven Young Talent. Sam, meanwhile, studying business, determined to help Jake expand Inn. Eleanor began visiting Seabrook more often, working rebuild relationship son. Marcus, however, remained distant, stuck rigid beliefs. Jake no longer let bother him. Found freedom, learned true love, built acceptance, authenticity. Day ended, Jake, Mia sitting beach sunset, symbol everything overcome. Mia held small notebook, sketching ideas, new painting, while Jake planned next steps, expand in. Peace, surrounded soothing sound waves, comfort being exactly where meant be. You know, Jake said, looking horizon, I never imagined running away would lead me one place I truly belong. Mia smiled, resting head shoulder. Sometimes fate has funny way putting us right path. With that, sat silent, watching sun disappear horizon, ready whatever future had stored together. 5 years passed since day Jake, Mia said I do Seabrook Beach. Lives transformed ways never could have imagined. Yet everything seemed perfectly aligned, dreams had day. Horizon Inn become regional landmark, help Sam community. Jake expanded business, turning small inn welcoming, charming destination. Known not just comfort, stunning ocean views, but also feeling home offered every guest. Jake made point be personally involved, greeting visitors, learning stories. You've turned this into something incredible, Mia said him one evening, walked through property softly lit string lights. With our hands, Jake corrected, smiling. None this would have been possible without you. You gave me courage, start over. Mia's art studio also flourished. What began small space where painted, taught local children, grown bustling cultural center. Artists across region came learn, exhibit, collaborate. Mia herself started selling work, surprise. Some paintings purchased prominent collectors. One day, organizing art exhibit studio, Mia noticed Sam, now 21, helping young artists set up work. Becomes symbol resilience, growth, inspired sister's strength, Jake's determination. You're doing amazing job, Sam, Mia said proudly. I learned from best, replied Smile. Eleanor, Jake's mother, also found place lives. Started visiting Seabrook regularly, always bringing small gifts, ideas improving. Though still carried refined air, changed, more open, less critical, come appreciate simplicity, authenticity Jake. Mia built. During one visit, Eleanor sat Mia porch, watching ocean. You've truly found something special here, said genuine admiration. Never imagined son could be this happy away from everything we built. Mia looked her, recognizing effort behind words. Sometimes happiness lies simplest things, she replied, and Jake needed figure that out own. Eleanor nodded, smile. And you were right person help him see that. Biggest transformation between Jake, Mia. Love grown even deeper, not just moments joy, also challenges faced together, learned to trust each other, lean one another, celebrate small victories, everyday life. One evening, stood beach, Jake held Mia's hands, pulled her close. I don't know if I've ever thanked you enough believing me, said, looking eyes, for showing me I could be more than I thought I could be. You did that yourself, Jake, Mia said, smile. I just gave you a little push. Jake chuckled softly. Well, that was most important push my life. But life, one more surprise store for them. Mia started noticing changes body, fatigue, morning sickness, insatiable craving apple pie. First thought, just stress new responsibilities, but after quick test, truth clear. Pregnant. Decided share news Jake's special way. During dinner Inn's porch, sound waves background, handed him small package. What's this? Jake asked, curious. Open it, see, Mia said, trying hold back smile. Jake slowly unwrapped package, revealed tiny pair baby socks. Silent moment, staring gift before clicked. Eyes filled tears, looked Mia. Are we having baby? Mia nodded, eyes sparkling emotion. Yes, Jake, we're going be parents. Jake hugged her tightly, unable hold back tears joy. I don't even know what say, whispered. This is more than I ever dreamed of. Following months filled preparations. Fair Seabrook community came together, help couple get ready baby's arrival. Sam took on task assembling crib, while Eleanor eagerly helped Mia decorate nursery. Jake, determined be best father could be, balanced work in caring growing family. When day finally arrived, Jake Mia's side, holding hand, gave birth healthy baby girl. Named her Sophie, name meant wisdom, reflected everything learned together years. Few months later, Jake, Mia sat sand, Sophie cradled Mia's arms, Sam ran along beach, flying kite, while Eleanor chatted local residents, something once unimaginable her. Horizon Inn stood gleaming background, symbol everything built together. I never thought life could be this good, Jake said, looking Mia, Sophie, but now I can't imagine any other way. Mia smiled, resting head shoulder. You were always meant find this, Jake. You just needed right place, right people, little courage. As sun dipped below horizon, sat quietly, soaking moment. Life still bring challenges, but knew together could face anything. After all, Seabrook wasn't just where lives changed, where hearts finally found home. Years passed. Essence. Seabrook, peaceful beaches, welcoming community spirit remained unchanged. Jake, Mia, now parents 3 children. Sophie, Benjamin, little Elliot lived full life, surrounded love, achievements, challenges embraced together. Horizon Inn continued thrive, gaining reputation, retreat those seeking peace, inspiration. Artists, writers, people looking fresh start found more than just comfortable stay there, discovered stories, connected own. Many guests left saying place held certain magic, kind energy renewed souls. Mia, meanwhile, become respected name art world. What began small studio grown Seabrook Art Center, Hub Creativity hosted annual exhibitions, attracting artists across state, even abroad. One most famous paintings titled Horizon Heart, purchased renowned collector, displayed major gallery. However, Mia turned down offers move big city. Seabrook home, place where soul could truly flourish. Children brought even more joy lives. Sophie, just 8 years old, already showed natural talent painting, often joining mother's studio. Benjamin, adventurous one, loved exploring beach, creating fantastical stories, pirates, hidden treasures. Elliot, ever curious, developed love science, nature. Eleanor, now proud grandmother, also changed. After years visiting Seabrook, eventually moved town, buying home near Inn. I never thought I'd find peace place so far hustle bustle, once admitted Mia, but I think Seabrook has way healing people. Although Eleanor still carried refined demeanor, adapted well simpler life, found purpose helping Mia Events Art Center. Relationship Jake blossomed, filled moments laughter, shared memories once seemed impossible. But not everything easy. Challenges arose a long way. Storms occasionally damaged parts in, periods financial uncertainty when visitor numbers dropped winter months. Even so, Jake Mia learned lean friends community get through tough times. During one difficult periods, Jake made bold decision, began organizing retreats, focused reflection, creativity in, inviting people across country attend workshops led Mia, other local artists. Idea success, not only keeping business alive slower months, also putting Seabrook map cultural destination. One evening, walked along beach Sophie, Benjamin, Elliot running ahead. Jake, Mia reflected everything built. Do you think we dream too big? Jake asked, gazing sea, shimmered under starlight. Mia smiled, taking hand. I don't think it's possible dream too big. We dreamed enough find each other, and that's what matters. Jake looked her, feeling same emotion first met Seaside Cafe. As if universe conspired bring together, help discover who truly were. You changed my life, said sincerely. You changed mine, Mia replied. And together, we've changed lives so many others. That's what makes it all worthwhile. As time went on, Seabrook became even more special place. Sophie, Benjamin, Elliot grew up surrounded love parents. Support community always stood them. Sophie particular, decided follow mother's footsteps, pursue career artist, while Benjamin nurtured passion storytelling. Elliot, ever curious, developed love science. Nature. On 20th anniversary Horizon Inn, Jake, Mia hosted grand celebration. Friends, family, even former guests returned join. Sam, now married, living another city, made sure attend wife, children, reminiscing days when helped sister, Jake build dreams. During event, Jake stepped onto small stage set up outside Inn, gave heartfelt speech. This place, not just an inn, said, voice-filled emotion. It's heart everything we've built together. It's proof that with love, courage, support, we can overcome anything. Mia, holding his hand, added, Seabrook isn't just place where we found our home, it's place where we found ourselves, and we're so grateful each you being part this journey. Now old, Jake, Mia sat same spot beach, watching sunset, children, grandchildren played sand. Life passed, but essence who were, dreamers, survivors, partners, above all family, remained unchanged. Do you think we've done everything we could? Jake asked, looking Mia. I think we've done more than we ever dreamed of, she replied, peaceful smile. And so, as sun set once again horizon, Jake, Mia knew story didn't end there. Would live on, not just Seabrook, hearts, memories everyone touched. Because love, courage, authenticity built together were timeless.